Three, two, one. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday, and welcome to Unsilenced 2021. My name is Dillon. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm a three-year senior in Silly.
Hi guys, my name is Nahla. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a four-year senior in McConnell.
Hi friends, my name is Siona. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a three-year upper in Amen.
Before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge the Pennacook and Squamscott peoples whose land Exeter uses today. We'd like to honor their ancestors, descendants, and future generations for caring for this area and allowing us to be here.
We'd also like to thank Zoe Barron for designing our poster, Dr. Bramlett, Miss Peterson, Dr. Marshall, and Miss Carbonell for their guidance and leadership, our alumni for their contributions, the originators of Virtual Spring Unsilenced, Alicia Simmons, Kiki Aguilar, Aaron Choi, and Audrey Yin for paving the way for us. And of course, we'd like to extend our gratitude to our incredible performers.
We're so excited to be your host for tonight. Just last year, I was sitting in this audience, wowed by all the performers, as I hope you will be today. This event has been a segue into MLK Day, one of the most important days of the year. We hope that you will leave feeling inspired, empowered, and unstoppable.
Last thing before we start our show, we want to offer a warning that racial trauma, as well as some general profanity, will come up throughout our performances. Okay, without further ado, let's get into it. As much as I would love to introduce our first performer of the night, there's someone far more qualified than me to do so. So take it away, Alicia.
Hey, I'm Alicia, class of 2020, and I'm so excited to be here because actually I directed two Unsilenced events during my Exeter career, and I was on the MLK committee since my lower year. So I love this space, and I love that this is happening, and I'm here to introduce a very, very special person to our community and to my heart. I know we all streamed her album, Heartworm, and if you haven't, you should now, on all platforms available. And so here is Exeter's most likely to become a famous pop star and one of my best friends, Audrey Yin.
I will always love you how I do. Let go of a prayer for you, just a sweet word. The table is prepared for you. Wishing you Godspeed, glory. There will be mountains you won't move. Still, I'll always be there for you. How I do. I let go of my claim on you. It's a free world. You look down on where you came from sometimes, but you'll always have this place to call home. Always. We I'll always love you until the time we die.
Thank you so much for that, Audrey. I literally cannot think of a better way to start off Unsilenced 2021. But now we're in the thick of it, people, so let's move on to our next performer. You've seen this girl absolutely kill it on the dance floor, and now she's ready to take on the virtual Unsilenced stage, this time with her words. Here to share some original poetry, I Want Change, here is Upper Marina Williams. Take it away, Marina.
I want change. Not the change in your pocket that jingles and clacks but is worthless in fact, no. I want change, the proud one that is loud, with chants in the streets and a huge crowd, because after the facts, we see change. I want change, not just on your stories, but to make his story, they or her story, for their children to not worry, to be able to live their lives without being a quarry. I want change. I'm tired of seeing parents crying because they're trying to seek justice, but the system keeps lying. Their kids are dying. I want change. So please call out your friends for the things they say. I don't care how long you've known them, it's not okay. I want change. I need you to make it your mission to sign petitions, to sit down with your loved ones and to really listen, because I want change. I want to use my voice in class and for it not to be confused with sass. And before you ask, no, I'm not an angry Black woman. I simply want change. Because at the end of the day, it's bigger than you and I. So I'ma just need you to try, because we need change. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Tatum. I'm a recent PA alum. During my lower year at Exeter, I resurrected and reorganized Unsilenced, and I performed in it my senior year. Today, I'm introducing a performance by two very talented young women who I had the pleasure of watching grow during my time at Exeter, Ann Chen and Unsilenced co-organizer Siona Jain. To bring us this dance, our next performers braved 20-degree temperatures, snow, and ice outside of their hometown in Chicago. Please welcome Ann and Siona.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. Our next performer is one of my closest friends, a brilliant writer and the star of BOA. Please welcome Kendra Sue performing her original poem, One Performance Arts Credit.
Dear listener, congratulations! This is a video informing you that, upon review of your recent actions for the Black Lives Matter movement, you have been declared an official ally. You'll receive a number of perks in the coming days if you haven't already accepted them, including, but not limited to, one BLM/ACAB sticker to display on your MacBook Pro or Hydro Flask. Croc gibbets are also available in limited quantity, so email us before stock runs out. That's right, you can accessorize and decorate according to your aesthetic with these BLM themed stickers from AliExpress. And as always, support Black businesses. Of course, except when they're too costly to shell out on. You just have to have your daily venti caramel frap from Starbucks, whose prison labor package holiday coffee you'll give to your aunt for Christmas. If that doesn't appeal to you, you'll also receive 2 tickets into Girls' DMs. They'll easily separate you from the other message requests due to the BLM in your Instagram and Twitter bio, as well as your hashtag Blackout Tuesday square in the middle of your feed, truly showcasing your wokeness and basic human empathy. This is what Black Lives Matter is all about to you. Not your one Black friend you only bring up in conversation to defend your questionable actions, but a 3-letter segue into getting laid. Following up on your social media, you also have permission to restore your Instagram feed. We totally understand your concern about maintaining a proper Instagram aesthetic. You're always quick to jump on the latest trends, hoop earrings, boxer braids, even Twitter lingo, all of which you credit to trending white public figures despite their clear origination from the Black community. But alas, that pesky Black square is ruining your Instagram aesthetic. And the caption was as equally riveting as the dark image, hashtag Blackout Tuesday and hashtag BLM. You made a very bold statement, as well as spreading valuable information, not at all drowning out the marginalized voices which BLM is supposed to amplify. So, of course, now that you are a certified ally, you can delete the Blackout Tuesday post. And to answer your pressing question, yes, you can post a screen recording of this video on your story as proof that you are not racist. In addition, you will also receive validation of your adorable outfit at the BLM protests, which surprisingly no one commented about on your Instagram post. What a fashion pioneer you are, wearing Doc Martens, black denim shorts, a small white top, a cropped cardigan, probably red, and a color-matching bandana. As text messages to your best friend the night before revealed, you planned your riot fit, eager to take photos at the protest the next day and leave after snapping the perfect, Insta-worthy picture. Lasting evidence of your devoted allyship. Then, after getting home, you pondered the perfect caption, deciding on fuck 12. Of course, this doesn't include your cop Uncle Robert. He's a total sweetheart. Finally, to unwind after such a long and harrowing day, you played your favorite tracks from Meg, Nicki, and Flo Milli, singing along to every single word. And most importantly, you will receive one totally unique, never seen before college application essay topic. You can write about all that you've done for the movement, story posts, retweets, and a link in your bio. Just kidding. If applicable, you will instead write about the first-generation East Asian American experience, the perpetuated racism amidst the spread of COVID-19, and your anger at white women colonizing Mahjong. You know and have experienced racism firsthand, but you'll complain about affirmative action stealing spots, clutch your phone and cross the street only when a Black man walks behind you, and swipe left on every Black person's Tinder profile because your parents just wouldn't approve of them. You defended hip-hop artist Rich Brian's use of the N-word and his original name choice, then turned around and attacked Nicki Minaj for her Chun-Li outfit. You can write essays in comment sections bashing a white girl for wearing a traditional Chinese dress to prom, but you can't speak up for Black lives outside of a hashtag and an acronym. And finally, you will receive one performance arts credit, because that's how well you played the role of an ally, intent on supporting Black Lives Matter while doing next to nothing to aid the Black community. Somehow, you managed to gentrify a movement, subverting it into a social media trend and undermining its message. And if in April, you blame your Black schoolmates' success in college admissions on affirmative action, while BLM and ACAB are still in your social media bio, please consider a career in theater. You shouldn't unmute your mic to defend yourself when you continue to be silent, complicit, or a participant in anti-Black actions. Your performative activism speaks loud and clear on your stance regarding Black lives.
Thank you so much, Kendra, for those powerful words. Our next performer is known around campus by both their musical abilities and their fashion sense, which puts the rest of us completely to shame. Here singing I Bet on Losing Dogs is Sam Chalmers.
Hi, my name is Rose, and I was on the MLK committee my lower year and graduated in 2019. It really makes me happy to see Unsilenced become such a valued tradition in our community and see it continue like this. And now for our next performer, well, what else can I say besides that she owns that piano? Give it up for Kiese Nanar.
That last performance was so good, I kind of want to put it on my playlist. And now you can with Unsilenced 2021, the playlist. Available now on SoundCloud, you'll be able to hear a number of these performances after the show. Find it now using the link below or simply search for Unsilenced 2021 on SoundCloud. Now, voted most likely to win a Pulitzer Prize, our next performer is an absolute ray of sunshine. Please welcome Morgan Lee here to read an original poem.
This poem is called For All Your Living and Your Dead. The distance between quiet and silence is the warmth at the pit of your belly, the hollow at the back of your throat, the hunger that follows. See, in that long walk you could find us. See us on our knees for you. Breathe in, under striations like fossils in a sky rife with swallows. Pull at the veneer of nation. See, give me your hands, your sinew, your bones. I'll give you a history etched, folded, bound into every fiber of our body. It keeps the score. I don't know if I believe in God, but felt her, surely, circling through bent knee on concrete. Breathe out. The push of 1,000 syncopated chests is an uproar. Exhalations are the bite of wind through pine and teeth, the music woven between words or silken reverberation. And when you close your eyes, you may glean their blues. In that distance between quiet and silence, the warmth at the pit of the belly, the hollow at the back of your throat, the fullness that ensues.
Thank you so much, Morgan. All right, now our next performer doesn't really need an introduction, but I guess I can give him one anyway. He is from the Bronx, his dorm is Wentworth, but he lives on everybody's playlist. Please welcome, performing some rap, Osiris.
Go, Rocket, go.
Life's a game of confidence, I know. Common sense me nothing to oppose. America expected me to vote. Honestly, a lot is going on. I don't even know which way to go. Never thinking how I'm gonna cope. Stepping through the highs and the lows. Guess we all trying to get control. Guess the other side is a host. I've been up at night trying to hope. I can see the end with my folks. I'm still on the end with my folks. Trying to get the funding for a bridge. So they sold out for a limb. Acting like the high ups pretend. Killing us outside and within. Hit my limit in a function. But I'm only a piece when I'm punching. Tied down, you can ride with me if you promise not to make it something. No space in my conscience, filled up with assumptions. Acting like it's nothing, and they had a nerve to say it's nothing. They say it's one shot for black boys with an opinion, and it was 2 shots for Huey and then for the wicked. 3 shots by the cops and then the civilians. And best believe we see you half of the country that's crickets. And best believe I got my heart on my sleeve when it's cold. Blood on the leaves, but you forget that that's helping it grow. Now they'll go read about your pain and make sure that they know. In the meantime, you should do something good for your soul. That's real. Yeah, that's real.
Osiris, thank you for that incredible performance. You killed it as always. This next performer really can do it all, from leading woke discussions on intersectional feminism to belly dancing as a member of ABS. She is the co-head of Black Students of Excellence and is herself a Black Student of Excellence. Here today to treat us to some original poetry, give it up for Genesis performing Letter to America.
Dear America, the land of the oppressed and the oppressor, how you make me feel foreign in a land I was born in, I'll never quite grasp. My parents took a chance on you for a taste of the land of the free, where so many are still not yet free. You are not so post-racial, as racism itself is imbued in everything built here, down to the stolen land it's built on. Imbued in institutions that harm innocent black and brown bodies and do not face justice or repercussions. Institutions whose members sign up to serve and protect, tear gas and mace those who march for equality and justice. Our community could not even voice its rightful outrage without people in full riot gear being the ones feeling threatened. It's not even surprising at this point that the difference between one's anger being met with rubber bullets or being walked down the stairs of the Capitol is how much melanin you were born with. I struggle with my relation to you. It's not maternal, for if it were, I'd be the child you didn't really want, and so you make me fight and work for your approval. Work to earn a spot others have handed to them. I'm sick of having to be the best of the best all the time, the model minority to excel in the society you've created. I'm grateful to have been born here nonetheless. I just wish my existence wasn't political. I wish it were easy calling you my home. Best, your lost daughter.
Wow, fantastic performance. Our next act needs no introduction, but she's going to get one anyway. The senior from Amon Hall, board member of ESO and Miss VP of ALES, please welcome Renee.
Thank you so much, Renee, for that incredible performance. On to the next. Though they live in one of the best dorms on campus, Merrill Hall, you'll often find this dancer on the top floor of Goel. Please welcome Key Odoms with their original choreography to Maya Angelou's Still I Rise.
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room? Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still, I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard? 'Cause I laugh like I've got gold mines, digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I am a black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise.
Wow, what a moving dance. So for our next duo, if you can't find them in the boathouse, you'll probably find them in a music studio. Give it up for Alicia Coble and Nina Wheeldryer performing Now by Miguel.
CEO of the free world now, build your walls up high and wide, make it rain to keep them out, that won't change what we are inside, pick the fruit of your labor, cultivate, plant your seeds now and watch them grow, man I'll holler at you later, find out what you're made of, just saying, is that the look of freedom now? Is that the sound of freedom now? 'Cause it's plain to see a man's integrity by the way he treats those he does not need, and it's time we talk about it. Let's not waste our common ground. We will fall for standing and watching, all in silence, dear Lord, are we not where we going right now? No, not later, not later, oh right now, not later, no, not later, this can't wait, no, CEO of the free world now. Should we teach our children hatred? Chase the innocent and shoot them down? It's like we're still running races. Is that the look of freedom now? Is that the sound of freedom now? 'Cause it's plain to see a man's integrity by the way he treats those he doesn't need, and it's time we talk about it. Let's not waste our common ground. We will fall for standing and watching, all this silence, dear Lord, are we not where we going right now? No, not later, la later, no, right now, not later, no, not later, not later, oh right now, now, now or never, we can work together, now, we only suffer what we allow, now, for all the people in Puerto Rico, way down in Houston, Plain, Michigan, we're standing Rocco, way down in New Orleans, for all of the dreamers, the black lives that we've lost right now, now, this can't wait, no, oh right now, now, we are the look of freedom, oh, we are the sound of freedom, we are the look of freedom, we are the sound of freedom, yeah.
Hi, I'm Sam. And I'm Lily. And we're part of the class of 2020. We're here to present the wordsmith with her poems, the best matcha barista in town, and the wise beyond her years, Janessa Vargas.
There was a time when the mothers rolled up their sleeves, wore calloused hands like prized gloves, molded countless mounds of tortilla dough into perfect circles. At night, turned up radio dials full blast, swayed hips with no tomorrow as they held children's hands, chugged tequila shot after shot to the voices that crooned bachata at gatherings too large for their homes but not nearly enough for their hearts, yelled tales of a long-lost nation in native tongue, and then their narratives were forgotten. There was a time when the fathers raised their coronas and hearts to the sky, crooned hallelujah and horses to ride, while his own children sat around the table, the one the mothers had set up, with the green dollar store cover at the gatherings, perhaps too grand for his wallet, but never for his hands, the ones covered with motor oil from working day into night at the auto body. In the morning, he will grind again, exchange beer bottles for bearings. Now there is only sip and sit back while recounting motorcycle races from El Rancho when he was just a boy. And then their work was stolen. There was a time when the brothers set the table with their mothers, kicked back a beer with their fathers, entertained his cousins with stories of soccer, sneak-outs, and seduction, the mother giving him a playful slap on the head upon hearing, and he politely took his aunt's hand, danced bachata, but did not croon. In the evening, he will turn away from the party, recount the days of boyish, blissful ignorance. Before, you were but a concept of Benadryl taken to put a young mouth to rest in the car of a coyote across the southern border. And this country became his life sentence. Now is the time where you sit in the back of this fiesta, try to converse with your cousins from Mommy's native land, visitors for the summer, but you know no other nation and only one other tongue. Even then, you stumble. Amongst the noise, you hear the music, the message, canta y no lloras, the croon you've heard every Christmas celebration to count back joy and extinguish sorrow. Sing and don't cry, for you are not part of then. You tell Mommy's story tonight, you sing and do not cry, take the hand of a young cousin, maybe sway your hips to know tomorrow. You work for Papi tonight. Live out his stories of youth though you cannot be a boy on El Rancho. You live for tu hermano tonight. Let a life sentence become your home. You sing without a tear.
No stranger to the mic, our final guest is a returning performer and all-around goddess. She opened last year's Unsilenced, and this year she's going to close us out. Here to give you the gift of her incredible vocals is Chantel.
Keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. And when I don't belong, have every failure and you'll have every victory. Ooh, and you'll say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. And you'll say I am strong when I think I am weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. Yes, I believe what you say to me. Oh, I believe you say I'm loved. I can't feel anything.
One. Wow, that was beautiful. Thank you to everyone so much for joining us.